Good morning, Harsh. Let others join and then we shall start. So, I'm trying to make it visible for you. Just hang on for a while, dear students. I'm trying to make it visible for you. Just hang on for a while, dear students. I'm trying Okay, so okay, so yes, most of you have joined, dear students. So I'm going to start. Okay, so most of you, let's see, Harsh, Shreyash, Ayush, Prajwal, Arya, Om, Arpita, and Bhargavi. Okay, so dear students, let's begin today's lesson then. Okay, here you see, we must dash help to the homeless and physically disabled people. So, what do you think should be the option, correct option here? Like render, donate, exert, or contribute? Which one do you think can be the correct answer? Is it render, or donate, or exert, or contribute? We must dash help to the homeless and physically disabled people. So you have to know the meaning of render. You have to make know the meaning of exert as well. So uh, supposing that you do not know, because sometimes in exams it so happens that you do not have any idea about the meaning of that particular word. uh, in that case, what we do is, from the context itself, we try to find out the meaning of the particular word. So from the context of the sentence, you try to find out what the best option can be. So can you find out, dear students, can you find out? uh, Let me show you, for example, uh, if it is, we are talking about, at this moment we are talking about render, na? So render meaning, right? We have to see the meaning of render. So you see, Manasbi and Arpita says D. Okay, we'll find out. Just hang on for a while. We shall find out. Okay. See here, render means provide or give a service, help. See, a service or help, etc. So, money serves as a reward for service rendered. So, provide a service or provide or give help is called render, right? This is the main first meaning. Second meaning is cause to be or become or make. The rains rendered his escape impossible. So made his escape impossible. So first meaning of render is provide service or help. Second meaning is make, cause to make, cause to be or become or make something. Like the rains rendered his escape impossible, means the rain made his escape impossible. So from that point of view, render is the correct option here. From the from number one meaning point of view, because it is provide service or help. So here help is given, so we must render help to the homeless and physically disabled people. So instead of, now we have learned something new. So instead of provide help, you can say we must render help, right? You can improve your language, and you can say, you can improve your vocabulary, and you can say we must render help, or we usually render help, uh, or may I request you to kindly render your help to me. So in this way we can make use of the word render. So hopefully you have learned the use of the word render today. So please make a note of all this that you are learning, so that you can apply them in writing as well as in speaking, right? Okay, next, number two. Given below are four jumbled sentences. Select the option that gives their correct order. Like for example, however, the rate of population increase is another important factor to consider. This change can be expressed in two ways. Growth of population refers to the change in the number of inhabitants of a country. Then first in terms of absolute numbers, and second in terms of percentage change. So which one do you think the sentence will start with? Let me see who is the first one to come up with the answer. Who is the first one to come up with the answer? Let me see. Come on quickly. Manasvi, Arpita, Madhu, Sahil, Vaishnavi, and Mrudula. Uh, what is the answer? Like Shreya says third. Okay, Shreya says third. Let me see what others say. Let me see what others say. It's not that difficult, dear students. It's very, and in comparative examinations you have to work them out very fast. You have to solve this very very fast. um, Harsh says B, Mrudula says 3. Okay, so let's see some other. Vaishnavi 3, Manasvi 3. You have to be very quick, very fast in your answer, because in competitive exams you get less than 1 minute to solve one question. So you have to be very quick. So you will be quick in the process of practicing such competitive exams. Okay, you will be quick if you keep doing it on a regular basis, and this is the kind of English that you should learn, because this is what will give you job. This is what will give you or help you to get a job. This is one part, because in all competitive exams you have English language, which is compulsory, then you have arithmetic, then you have test of reasoning, right, and you have general awareness, that comprises of current affairs and general knowledge, right. So these are the four, you can say, domains of uh, competitive exams. First is English language, second is uh, arithmetic, third is reasoning, and fourth is general awareness. General awareness comprises of current affairs and traditional GK. Traditional GK means longest river, highest, uh, you know, biggest country. These are all traditional GK, like abbreviations, like books and authors, like longest, largest, biggest, smallest, then abbreviations. Uh, these are some of the categories of traditional GK, right? And general awareness comprises of traditional GK as well as current affairs. Okay, so nowadays there are many apps available for current affairs also. So you can go through such apps so that your knowledge of the current affairs also increases, right. So if you want to go for a state government or a central government job after plus 2, because there are some students who do not wish to continue their education, they would love to join a job and then do correspondence course, graduation in correspondence course, like from IGNU or some other university, like, right. So for them, such exams are very important. Okay. So anyway, dear students, let us practice. So those who said in favor of CBDA are correct. First, growth of population refers to the change in the number of inhabitants of a country. This can be expressed in two ways. First, in terms of absolute numbers, and second, in terms of percentage change. And then, however, the rate of population increases is another important factor to consider, right? Next, you see, select the passive form of the given sentence. Passive form, like the manager keeps the work pending. So the work has been kept pending by the manager. The work was kept pending by the manager. The work is kept pending by the manager. So which one? And then the work are being kept pending by the manager. So which one? Because you have done active voice, passive voice. So obviously it's easier for you, but please see the tense in the question. Okay, whatever tense is the question given, the same tense you've got to write the answer or give the answer as well. So the manager keeps the work pending should be in the same tense. Passive voice should be in the same tense. Write question number and then option number. Arpita, write question number as well as option number. Don't write option number only. Just write question number, then you write option number as your answer. Harsh, you also write question number and option number. Mridula says 3-3. Okay. Let's see some other students what they say. Quickly, dear students, you have less than a minute to go. Less than a minute to go. You have less than a minute to go. Do quickly, please. Manasvi, Bhargavi, all are saying 3 3. Very good. Slash 3 3. Very nice. Question number 3. The work is kept pending by the manager. Why is kept? Because the question is given in simple present tense, dear students. So if the question is given in simple present tense, always remember the answer should also be in the present tense. Passive voice, but in present tense. Always do remember, right? So that is how your thing is correct. Your answer is correct. Next, in the sentence, identify the segment which contains the grammatical error. Okay. So one of the boys from our school have been selected for national badminton championship, right? So which part do you think is wrong in this question? Is it have been selected? Is it from our school for national badminton championship, or one of the boys? So which one do you think is the correct, which is the correct answer? It means which part of the sentence do you think has some error in it? Please identify that part which contains error from the options given, and then also tell me what should be the correct correction of that part. Harsh says question number 4 4. Okay. Let's see others as well. Let's see others as well. What about others? Come on. It's very simple. You have already done under subject verb agreement. Under subject verb agreement, you have already done this part, dear students. Harsh writes 4 4. Manas B also writes 4 4. Okay. So, dear students, is there any alternative answer? Is there anybody else who would like to answer this question? Sreyash says 4 1. Okay. Please do respond so that no, Harsh, it's correct. One of the boys is always correct, Harsh. It's not wrong. You cannot say one of the boy, no? You have to say one of the boys, or you can say one of my friends. You cannot say one of my friend. You cannot say one of the boy. You have to say one of the boys. You have to say one of my friends, right? So let me explain you, dear students. It seems none of you know the answer. Okay, you don't know the answer. It seems okay, but it is very surprising that you don't know. It's very simple. See, one of the boys from our school have been selected. This part is wrong. Why this part is wrong? Because only one boy has been selected. One of the boys means I am talking about one out of the boys. Okay, one boy out of all the boys, right? One of the boys means one boy out of all the boys. Therefore, one is the subject, not boys here. So the verb will agree with one. So as one is third person singular, therefore have will be replaced by has. Right. So one of the boys from our school has been selected for national badminton championship, right? It should be one of the boys from our school has been selected. I hope you understood the reason why it should be has not have, because I'm talking about one boy. One of the boys means one boy out of all the boys. That is why, as one is singular, the verb should also be singular. That is why, in place of has, it should be has. Therefore, one of the have been selected parties wrong. So, I think Sreyash is correct. Sreyash said it was Sreyash Gorkar. Uh, Sreyash Gorkar says it was one. Very good. Very nice, Sreyash. You are correct. Okay, now next one. Select the correct synonym of the given word. Okay, so what is the correct synonym of the given word? Synonyms means, dear students, the similar words. They are called synonyms. Okay, so obligatory. Obligatory means something which you are supposed to do, which is a must actually. This is called obligatory. Okay, so what is the correct synonym of the word obligatory? Reckless, useless, aggressive. So let me give you some hint from here. If we write here obligatory, it means required by a legal, moral, or other rule, compulsory. On obligatory, number one is compulsory. Number two is having binding force. A sovereign whose laws are obligatory means you have to accept this. Similar is compulsory, mandatory. Sorry, compulsory, mandatory, prescribed, required, demand, statutory. These are some of the enforced, binding, incumbent, requisite, necessary, imperative, unavoidable, inescapable, essential, right? And opposite is voluntary, optional. Opposite is voluntary, optional. Now, you tell me now. So, obligatory, correct synonym will be aggressive. You can say it can be aggressive, right? Because useless, reckless won't come here. Next, you see, or might be one word is missing here, one option is missing. It should have been compulsory. So compulsory would have been the correct synonym. Anyway, aggressive also won't be there, but I think it should have been compulsory, which is missing here. Anyway, next one. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment. Which is the underlined segment here is not given. Anyway, if no substitution is required, select no improvement. Okay. The director will agree with the proposal if we do not exceed the budget. The director will agree with the proposal. Agree, no improvement, agree to the proposal. Agree by the proposal, agree on a proposal. So this will be the underlined segment. Agree with the proposal is the underlined segment, dear students. Agree with the proposal is the underlined segment. So is it agree with the proposal, or agree to the proposal, or agree on a proposal, or agree by the proposal, or you think it's all correct, agree with the proposal is correct? What is your idea? Question number 6. Tell me which is the correct answer. Which do you think is the correct answer? Tell me. Please text me quickly. Mrudula says 6-4. 6-4, and Shreyas says agreed by the proposal. Okay. So let's see. Um, Agree to the proposal is correct. Like Murdula is correct this time. Thank you, Murdula. Congratulations. Okay, next. In the following passage, some words have been deleted. Fill the blank. Okay. So communication plays a dash role. Is it better, vital, total, lifeless? Quickly, in just 20 seconds, you answer. Communication plays better, vital, total, lifeless. So question number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is the correct answer? Quickly, dear students. Question number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Quickly, you tell me. Slash is correct. It should be vital. Very good. Very good. Okay, next. Select the most appropriate option for blank number 2. Okay, blank number 2. You see, it can be learned by our dash efforts. It can be learned means communication can be learned by our dash effort. By our contradictory, unclear, important, conscious. Which one will be the answer? Contradictory, unclear, important, conscious. So, dear students, what do you think should be the answer? It is also very simple. Question number 8, 8 1, 2, 3, 4. Question number 8, you tell me 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is the correct answer you think? Question number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? Mrudula says 8 is 4. Okay, very good. Next, let me see. Mrudula says it's correct 8. Manasvi also says 4. Okay. So it should be conscious efforts. Communication can be improved by our conscious efforts. Very good. Now, question number 9. So let's see the gap first here. Here, we see the gap first here. So it can be learned by our conscious efforts. Today's success in our professional life depends on our dash to read, write and speak well, which results in effective communication. So today's success in our professional life depends on our dash to read, write and speak well. Not only read, you have to read well, write well and speak well. Okay, which means we are effective communicator. So number 3, life depends on our dash to read. Number 3, dash to read. Our variety, agility, ability, facility. So question number 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you think? Question number 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see which one you say. Vaishnavi, write the question name and option name. Otherwise, I don't know whether it is a previous question or the present question you are answering me. Mrudula says 9, 3. Vaishnavi answered the way Mrudula is answering. Question number and then option number. Mrudula, Manasvi, they are answering. Shreyash is answering. The same way you also answer. Shreyash also says 9, 3. Okay, let's verify. Bhargavi also says 9, 3. Manasvi also says 9, 3. Okay. So, very good. You are correct. Our ability to read, write and speak. Okay, that is what is communication skill all about. So dear students, whatever new words you are learning today, you've got to take a note of this in a notepad or in a diary, so that you can make use of these words in your everyday communication, which is very very important, dear students. Very very important. So might be next week onwards I shall start on Saturday, what is that called, Google Classroom. Okay, Google Meet class, so that, or Zoom class, so that I can have interaction, live interaction with you at least for a day in a week. Otherwise, if you are not speaking your language, will not improve. You have to speak, dear students, to improve your language. Okay. Select the most appropriate option for blank number 4. What is blank number 4? Let's see. Barriers dash communication. Barriers means those that interrupt our communication. Those that act as a barrier, act as an interruption, right? So barriers dash communication hinder the communication process. Okay, hinder means stops the communication process. So barriers dash communication. It means barriers to, against, by, from. Which one? Question number 10. Barriers to communication, barriers against communication, barriers by communication, or barriers from communication. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Question number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Question number 10, you answer quickly, dear students. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Like Mrudula, Manasvi, and Sri Vaishnavi says it's 1. You are absolutely correct, dear students. Barriers to communication, right? Now, select 11 number. Let's see the gap number now. It is important to dash these barriers so that the transmission of the message can be smooth. So it is very important to dash these barriers. Number 5, to dash these barriers. So to strengthen, create, overcome, succeed. So question number 11, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Which one do you think is the correct answer? Question number 11, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very simple. I hope all of you know this answer. 11-3. Yes, 11-3. So it's overcome. Very good. Next, select the correct synonym of the given word scintillating. Scintillating means what, dear students? Do you know the meaning of scintillating? Okay, so um I shall help you with the uh, meaning so that you can come up with the answer. So you tell scintillating. Uh, the synonym of scintillating is sparkling, shining, bright, brilliant, gleaming, glittering, twinkling. Right? So, dear students, so many synonyms you are getting. Uh, Scintillating means sparkling, shining, bright, brilliant, gleaming, shimmering, flashing. Right. Opposite is dull, matte. Okay. Let's see which one is the correct word now. I have told you, now you tell me which one is the correct option. Scintillating, stinging, glittering, flattering, boring. Which one do you think is the correct synonym for question number 12? Question number 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me. Question number 12, which one is the correct answer? Is it 1, 12? Like Modula says, question number 12, 2 will be the correct answer. Okay, let me see what other Shreyas also says 2. Shreyas also says 2. Manas B also says 2. Very good. So all of you are correct. It's 2, glittering. Next, select the word which means the same as the given group of words. Something that cannot be heard. Something that cannot be heard is what? Infallible, audible, inaudible, irrevocable. Which one? Infallible, audible, inaudible, irrevocable. So which one do you think is the correct synonym? Something that cannot be heard. Something that cannot be heard is very simple. Question number 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? Question number 13, you text quickly, very quickly. Very good. Modula, Sreyash, Manasvi. So Mrudula, Sreyash, Manasvi. It's inaudible. Very good. Thank you so much. Okay, so dear students, before I go ahead, Let me tell you. Suppose you don't know the meaning of infallible, so what you need to do is you have to look for the synonym. Okay, then you will be able to understand what is the meaning of this word. Okay, so infallible, you see infallible, and then you go to similar words. Unerring, error free. See, infallible means error free. Okay, so like this, from synonyms you shall be able to understand the meaning of the particular word. Okay, then unfailing, faultless, flawless. We say not flawless, we say flawless means there is no flaw, means there is no mistake. So infallible means when there is no mistake, we can say infallible, right? Infallible, like doctors are not infallible, means doctors can make mistakes. Infallible means not prone to making mistakes. Okay, error free is called infallible. So likewise, dear students, you can learn like irrevocable. What is the meaning of irrevocable? You can type here and then learn. Irrevocable means what? Irrevocable, see the similar words: irreversible, irremediable, irreparable. Okay, not able to be changed, reversed, or recovered. Final. Okay, so irrevocable means it's final. Whatever is done is done. I cannot revoke it. I cannot change it. Okay, so irrevocable. So you can say choosing our career appropriately is important, as once we change a career path, it is irrevocable, means we cannot change it back. Once we pursue our a particular career path, we cannot change our career back. That is what is called irrevocable. It means irrevocable means something that we cannot revoke or change or reverse, something that is final, that is called irrevocable. So dear students, you have learned infallible, irrevocable, then you have learned scintillating, then today you have learned some more words. Okay, so like for example, you see you have learned render also. So likewise, if you learn 4 5 words and write them down somewhere with sentence, then you shall be able to understand it very well. You can remember it. You can make use of it in spoken English, written English, and also in comparative examinations, right? So dear students, let me wind up here. So before you leave, please do text me yes, so that I can wind up the class today. Okay, we shall continue some other day. Okay, we have done up to question number 13. We have done up to question number 13. So we shall continue from question number 14. Then in the next class we shall continue question number 14 as well. Okay, thank you, Harsh, Vaishnavi, Shreyas, Mudula, Arya. Okay, so before we leave, one question I have, dear students. I think, I think you people uh, go away in the middle of the class, and then when it comes to the attendance, you come back once again. I think this is what is happening, because when till 10 minutes back it was 6 or 7, 5 students, 4 students, and now suddenly there's a spike in the number. So suddenly it's 9 students, 10 students. So now onwards, from Monday onwards, I'll take attendance at any particular time, so that you people cannot be smart enough, okay, in going away and then again coming back. See, it was 10 when the attendance was going on. Now attendance is over. Now it's 8 students. It's showing 8 students, right? So anyway, bye bye. Take care.